You're right on time for Hope TV Newswatch on the 6th day of October 2025. A very good evening to you wherever you're watching us from, and welcome to the broadcast. My name is Kimani, and standing for us tonight is Boniface Murithi. Now, the death toll from a cholera outbreak in the Transmara area of Narok County has reached 5, with 45 people hospitalized as of today, mostly in the Kilgoris constituency. In an effort to contain the disease, the County Health Department has banned food hawking in trading centers. The outbreak was confirmed on October 3rd, with initial patients exhibiting symptoms such as diarrhea and vomiting.
Kulingana na huo mlipuko wa kipindupindu ambayo uliweza kutoka, tayari watu 45 wameweza kuja kulazwa katika hii hospitali. 21 wameshaenda nyumbani, 19 bado wako hapa, na kwa bahati mbaya tumepotesha maisha ya watu 5, na tunasema Mungu awalaze mahali pema peponi.
Hatua ambazo zimechukuliwa mwanzo ni kwamba ile usambazaji wa chakula ama food hawking imekuwa banned immediately. Mahoteli ambazo watu wana chakula kinapeanwa ambazo hazifikia ile kiwango cha public health pia zimefungwa. Zaidi ya 20 zimefungwa tayari hadi sasa, na tunaendelea kuhamasisha watu, sababu lazima watu watumie maji ambayo aidha yamechemshwa au yamewekwa dawa ile inaitwa chlorine. Watu wanawe mikono wakati wote na watumie vyoo, ndio kinyesi isiingie kwenye maji au chakula.
Nikakimbilia hospitali yetu hapa juu, yenyewe imenisaidia. Mimi ndio nilipitia mengi, nikaona kama sitakuwai, lakini Mungu ametujalia na watu wote wenye wamekuja hapa wameara hiyo style, lakini wa madaktari wetu wamewaokoa sana.
Swiftly, and former Attorney General Amos Wako has praised President William Ruto for opening State House to the public, welcoming the decision to host Major Retired Masden Madoka's autobiography launched at the presidential residence. President William Ruto defended his approach, saying opening State House is part of his wider effort to democratize government institutions and foster public ownership. At the event, Ruto hailed Madoka's memoir as a powerful tribute to Kenya's patriots whose selfless service shaped the nation's progress.
There are people who are very reluctant leaders. They are there. They do not want to engage with the stuff they are supposed to do. They become big people, bigger than the jobs that they have applied for. And they just want to own the title and the position without doing what is expected of them. And that is what Masden has written in his book. It's not about position, it's not about title. It's about what gets done.
And Deputy President Kithure Kindiki has criticized previous administrations for neglecting Northern Kenya in development efforts, particularly citing challenges in accessing identification documents. He reaffirmed the government's commitment to fast-tracking infrastructure and public service projects in the region.
Ile sera tumeleta hapa ya kuleta usawa ili kila Mkenya apate passport, apate kipande. Hiyo ni sheria ya Kenya, ni katiba ya Kenya, ni haki za binadamu na ni sheria ya kimataifa. Wenye wanapinga wajue ya kwamba hiyo sera sio sera ya Kenya peke yake, ni sera ambayo iko na nguvu ya sheria.
Mimi nawahakikishia kwamba hapa Garissa, kama vile naibu wa rais ametueleza, maendeleo baka itiririke, kwa sababu hapa ni Kenya pia, na nyinyi lazima mfanyiwe kazi kama mwananchi mwingine yoyote katika taifa letu la Kenya.
Away from that, and Ugandan police have denied reports linking them to the abduction of 2 Kenyan activists in Kampala, Uganda last week. This comes shortly after a section of human rights defenders in Mombasa demanded the release of Bob Njagi and Nicholas Oyo, who were reportedly seized in Kampala by men believed to be Ugandan security agents. Human rights defenders have expressed concerns over their whereabouts, further calling for immediate diplomatic intervention from both the Kenyan government and regional human rights bodies.
Leo na kesho Njagi kama ataachiliwa na yule mwenzake Nicholas.
Days after Kenya's activists Bob Njagi and Nicholas Oyo were reportedly abducted in Kampala, Uganda, during Bobi Wine's campaigns, human rights activists at the Coast region have threatened to paralyze services at the Ugandan consulate in Nyali until the 2 are set free. While issuing a 24-hour ultimatum to the Ugandan government, Francis Auma said the abduction of the 2 is a plan to undermine human rights and democracy across East Africa region.
Sisi tunasema failure tu between leo na kesho Njagi kama ataachiliwa na yule mwenzake Nicholas, hatuna budi, itabidi tujimobilize twende tukaoccupy ile ofisi ya Uganda consulate pale Nyali.
Vocal Africa's Walid Sekti has however called on the East Africa Legislative Assembly to intervene and ensure respect of democracy, human rights and end of abductions.
Leaders need to be held accountable, because you cannot tell me that a Kenyan has been abducted in Uganda. It is now more than 48 hours. We have no communication whatsoever from our leader.
Foreign and Diaspora Affairs Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi has also been urged to immediately intervene and press for the release of the 2 expressing fears that they might be facing torture while in detention.
Tunaambia bunge letu la Kenya, they must intervene. We want Bob Njagi arudi haraka iwezekanavyo akiwa safe.
There be any offense or allegations of any offense against them, let those Kenyans be tried in Kenya. We have no trust in the justice process of Uganda, given how they have handled the case of Besigye.
Edwin Shamir has called for unity among activists in the region to ensure justice for the 2 activists in detention through legal interventions.
These actions directly violate the East African Community Treaty, particularly the Protocol on Peace and Security, the African Charter on Human Rights and People's Rights, which guarantees protection from arbitrary detention and torture, the United Nations Declaration on Human Rights Defenders, which affirm the right to seek safety, express political opinion, and defend human rights without state persecution.
This cross-border repression will not go unchallenged. Solidarity is not a crime. Human rights activism is not terrorism. We will not be silenced across borders.
East Africa region has experienced abduction trends in the recent days, with the case of Kenyan activist Boniface Mwangi and Agatha Atuhaire of Uganda having shown serious cracks on human rights. Alice Diana, Hope TV Newswatch.
Well, thank you so much, Alice, for that report. Now, students at Moi University in Eldoret staged demonstrations today expressing frustration over the ongoing lecturer strike, now in its 4th week. They say the industrial action has completely stalled academic programs, delayed exams, and threatens to derail the academic calendar, leaving many worried about their future.
We have been in this school for the last decade, and this is not because of our issues. It's because of the systemic issues that are existing. In fact, in Moi University, and I want to go on record, Moi University has remained the worst university that has been severely affected by the strike. Yes. Our other counterparts have actually finished school and are out there, you know, working as doctors.
We initially had a strike in Moi that lasted for 4 weeks before the UASU strike started. And there's also another strike that's supposed to be happening from 20th of October, still affecting Moi University alone. And as Moi University students, we are very tired of the strikes that have been happening. Each and every year there's a strike that is happening in Moi for 2 to 3 months or even 4 months. So we've stayed in school for a decade.
I would have been running a family, but I keep saying I am in school for the 9th year now, and we are still staring at the possibility of staying even longer. Our classmates in other medical universities have graduated. We have friends who have enrolled for postgraduate studies, and I am still stuck at my 8th year in Moi University. It's honestly unfair.
Nimekaa tu hii shule over 10 years hadi nashangaa nitaenda retire kama sijakuja postgraduate. Shida ni kuwa hii shule ya Moi hatujui shida iko wapi, kila siku tu ni migomo.
Now, Wajir Governor Ahmed Abdullahi has been re-elected as the chair of the Council of Governors, with Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga returning as deputy chair. The Governor Muthomi Njuki moves to serve as the new whip, while Abdul Somad Nasir takes over as the chair of the Health Committee. The team pledges to prioritize the full transfer and proper costing of devolved functions, as well as safeguarding devolution.
We, the Executive Committee of the Council, having been duly elected to serve, hereby commit to the following priorities in strengthening the mandate of the Council and protecting the spirit of devolution. 1. The operationalization of the Devolution Training Institute. 2. The implementation of the Strategic Plan 2022-2027. 3. Renewed commitment to the Council of Governors and protection of devolution.
Now, Kenya is doubling down on skills development to tackle youth unemployment and drive inclusive growth. Speaking on behalf of Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Ogamba, the Tourism Cabinet Secretary Rebecca Miano officially opened the Africa Skills for Jobs Policy Academy in Nairobi. With over 20 African countries represented, the forum is pushing for industry-aligned inclusive training models that can equip young people with practical, future-ready skills and open up new pathways to employment. Well, it is exactly 16 minutes past the top of the hour. Time now for a short break, but immediately after, I'll be back with the business and sports news. Stick around.
Hi everyone, my name is George Gishoro, a presenter with Hope TV. Thank you so very much for continuing to support us by watching all our programs. Now, we would love to serve you even better. Now, we want to know where you are watching us from and the strength of the signal. You can scan the QR code and ensure that you answer all the questions in ensuring that you are getting us loud and clear with crystal pictures. So go ahead and fill in the QR code so that we can serve you better right here at Hope TV, where you look and live.
There's a world out there searching for hope, and you can help bring it home. By becoming a friend of Hope, you're helping us share the love of Jesus through Hope FM and Hope TV. With a donation of any amount, join hands with us to bring hope and point souls to the transforming power of Jesus Christ. Become a friend of Hope today by making your donation through the M-Pesa paybill number 933933, account FOH. For more information on how to become a friend of Hope, call 0116-212-723 or email customerexperience@hopefm.org or visit www.hopemediakenya.org. Friends of Hope, keeping hope alive. Hope TV is where you look and live, with an excellent selection of the best Christian programming consisting of local and international content, of inspirational stories, talk shows, Bible commentary, youth, health shows, children entertainment, contemporary gospel music, extended times of worship, live broadcast, news, movies, drama, Christian ministry programs, and so much more. Hope TV is another quality service from Christ is the Answer Ministries with over 45% of authentic and credible local content every week. Hope TV is a sister station to Hope FM, Kenya's leading Christian radio station with footprints across the country. Tune in to Hope TV, where you look and live.
Welcome back. You're watching Hope TV Newswatch. Thank you so much for staying with us. Now let's get down to business. And Kenya has reaffirmed its commitment to boosting horticultural exports and enhancing regional integration under COMESA as leaders and industry players gather in Nairobi for the 18th COMESA Business Forum and Exhibition. Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe praised COMESA's role in strengthening SMEs and competitiveness across its 21 member states, which collectively form one of Africa's largest trading blocs, nearly twice the size of the US market.
I would like to thank the European Union for the great trade relationship that we have with the European Union, but also seek indulgence from the European Unions as to create a predictable way of operating. We have got too many changing goalposts, and each 6 months, 7 months, a year, we shift to something else. And I would like to appeal that we remain steady in terms of the requirements of the European Union. And why European Union? Why EU? Why are we calling it EU and COMESA Connect? It's because there is a special relationship. Different countries have different special relationships. We too have a special relationship. And the special relationship is between Africa, and particularly COMESA, and the European Union, because of history, because of geography, because of other issues, and that special relationship is something we should foster.
Powers unveil a suite of revamped digital platforms aimed at improving customer experience for its over 10 million users. The rollout includes a redesigned My Power app, an upgraded USSD with Swahili support, and a new AI chatbot named Nuru to assist customers across web and social media. The company says the digital shift is already easing pressure on its call centers, with self-service use on the rise.
In addition, for the landlords, they have had difficulty managing many accounts. We have given them a provision to nickname their accounts. If you want to say Wanjiko Wamboga, Butchery Man, you can name your accounts as such. And therefore, when you look at your accounts, it will be easy to determine how your accounts are performing, how your different tenants are performing, and you're able also to group them. We have given a facility for the landlords to group them and also to monitor the performance so that they're able to well see how their many customers or their many tenants are managing their supply and managing their bill payments. So these features are features that have been demanded by our customers, and we are responding to that demand. And we believe it will be a game changer, reducing our traffic and at the same time improving the customer convenience.
Now, Kenya Sugar Board Chair Nicholas Gumbo has assured over 5,000 sugarcane workers that the ongoing leasing of state-owned sugar mills will not lead to mass layoffs. Speaking amid rising union tensions, Gumbo said 80% of staff will be retained by private millers, while others nearing retirement will be gradually phased out.
It's just inconceivable that any of these millers would want to send everybody home without considering the expertise that they are going with. I have discussed with all the 4 millers, and the agreement is at a minimum up to 80% of them will have to be retained, because that is what is. So I think the panic is being driven by people who are overstating facts that are not even there. Yes, it is a concern. Yes, of course, everyone would be anxious. I mean, every time there's a change, being anxious is normal. But I think it is not something that is outside the purview of what the government, working jointly with the new millers, the new owners of these mills, can solve. So I want to assure the workers in these factories that no government will employ anybody for the purpose of making them redundant. It's not possible. Some of these issues that we have come across is also because of poor management.
Our NCBA Bank, in partnership with the African Guarantee Fund, AFAWA, Unga Group and the SME Support Center, has rolled out the first cohort of its women-led SMEs acceleration program, targeting 38 women entrepreneurs in the agri-food and animal feed sectors. The one-year initiative will offer access to finance, markets and skills.
We are a beneficiary of AFAWA and AGS, and this is a product that has really helped grow our business during this growth stage that we are in. Yeah, it is a product that is focused on funding women businesses to bridge the gap to access to funding. Yeah. My favorite product with NCBA has been NCBA Connect, now transitioning into NCBA Connect Plus. Yeah, first of all, I like the fact that the NCBA buttons are not log in, join, it's go for it. So it's a it's a positive attitude that keeps us as entrepreneurs on our toes.
Finish off with some sporting action, and David Kirago is the new NCBA T-Fields Trophy champion after a stellar performance at the Kericho leg of the KAGC series. The Muthaiga golfer outpaced a competitive field, finishing 3 over par to edge out Eli Bano and Elvis Moigwa by 3 strokes, dethroning defending champion Titus Okwong of Uganda. Meanwhile, attention now shifts to the Nyanza Open this weekend, as the NCBA Golf Series also nears its grand finale.
This leg of the series remains crucial to us. It's a leg with one of the highest number of golfers, and we purpose to continue this partnership for long. Ladies and gentlemen, at NCBA, we are immensely proud of the growth and enthusiasm we have seen throughout the series and golf in the country. In general, we have extended our golf support wings not only to every corner of Kenya, but across the borders to Tanzania, Uganda, and Rwanda, and we are immensely proud to connect the region under the golf umbrella.
Well, with that, we come to the end of our news tonight. Many thanks to you for making time to watch Hope TV Newswatch. We really do appreciate the value of your time. On behalf of the amazing team that made this bulletin a success, have yourselves a blessed night. My name is Kennedy Kimani, and Boniface Morethi has been our sign language interpreter.
Hello there, my name is Beatrice Nudi, a host on Hope at Dawn.